So I was a BBC producer until 2006, and then I took redundancy and went back to university. I went to Kingston and did an MA in illustration. I was 49, surrounded by 20-somethings. I had two small children, so I was juggling. I did all my work when they were at school or asleep. I experimented with all kinds of different media through the 2 years that I did it, and kept coming back to cutting and sticking, and graduated from working with scissors to working with a knife. The common thread in all the pieces that I did was paper and experimenting with paper in 2 and 3 dimensions, and the work has expanded into paper sculpture, paper cutting, paper collage, and I still do illustration as well. So I think with the flowers, the Deadly Doll flowers, we want to play with scale, and that's the reason for making them really large, and also to counter that notion of pretty paper flowers, make them quite ugly and scary. And I like the play between things which are quite macabre and also a little bit sugary sweet, and hopefully that will take the children and people who look at them on a little tour of their own imaginations in the forest of imagination. What I'm hoping is that children and adults will be able to walk through and under and around the flowers, and that they'll be clustered together quite densely, so that little children will be able to run underneath them and peer up into the faces of the dolls, and that I will definitely encourage people to touch them and feel them and so on, because I love sculpture which is tactile, and I've always encouraged people to think in terms of being able to touch these things. So I think the Forest of Imagination is a fantastic collaboration between the Art College and the council and various companies, architects, landscape architects and artists, all fusing their talents and skills together into something which is edgy and creative and fun and unusual, and cutting across the traditional idea of festivals in Bath. Bath is quite a conservative place in some respects, and I think it's really interesting to take these very beautiful Georgian spaces that we have and do something inside them that's playful and unusual and captivating, and leaves people with a sense of seeing the places which are terribly familiar in a fresh way.